Good morning, children. Welcome to today's class. Today we will continue with the functions of the central bank. Yesterday we had done the first function of the central bank, which was currency authority, issue of currency, and second, banker to the government. These were the two functions we had done yesterday. Today we will do the third function, which is bankers, bank, and supervisor. The bankers, bank, and supervisor. In this, you write down the central bank acts as a banker and a supervisor to commercial banks in the following ways. The central bank is the custodian of the cash reserves of the commercial banks. In every country, banks are required by law to keep a certain percentage of their deposits or liabilities with the central bank. The central bank uses these reserves to give loans to the commercial banks in time of emergency. And this function of the central bank is called the bankers' bank function. The central bank is the lender of last resort. Central bank is the lender of last resort. Since the central bank holds the cash reserves of the commercial banks, whenever the banks are short of funds, they can borrow from the central bank. The central bank is also a bank of central clearance, settlements and transfers. Please put your video off. Your central bank supervises, regulates, and controls the commercial banks by licensing, branch expansion, liquidity of assets, management, amalgamation, AMALGAMATION, amalgamation. Amalgamation means merging. Merging means joining of the banks. Merging of banks is called amalgamation. And liquidation. Liquidation here means winding up of banks, closing down the banks. All these regulatory functions are also done by the bank. That is why it is called a banker's bank as well as a supervisor. Then the next is controller of money supply and credit. Controller of money supply and credit. Controlling of credit is the most important function of the central bank. The central bank controls the money supply and credit in the best interest of the economy. The central bank can control inflationary and deflationary situations in the economy through various credit control measures like quantitative measures and qualitative measures. Like quantitative measures, qualitative measures. So understand this, children. Central bank can control situations of inflationary and deflationary situations. What is inflationary? Inflationary is the rise in the prices. Deflationary is a drop in the prices. So how does the central bank control the inflationary and deflationary situations by applying quantitative measures and qualitative measures. The quantitative measures are bank rate, open market operations, cash reserve ratio, abbreviated as CRR, right? CRR, statutory liquidity ratio, SLR, repo rate and reverse repo rate. First is, read it again, bank rate, open market operations, cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio, repo rate and reverse repo rate. All these measures come under quantitative. Under qualitative measure, we have margin requirements, rationing of credit, moral pressure, and children, pay attention now. In the topics which are deleted for this year's academic session is the concept of credit through bank rate, open market, CRR, SLR, repo, open market operations. All these have been deleted. So it is sufficient for you to know the tools which the central bank uses to control inflationary and deflationary measures. These are the tools used, quantitative tools. But in detail, what we used to teach every year to the children, this year these topics have been deleted. It is only sufficient for you to know the names of the tools. Similarly, over here, qualitative margin requirements, rationing of credit, moral pressure, all these are not to be done in depth for the present year. I hope I am clear for that. Okay. Kindly copy this down. Any problem, children? Can one of you unmute yourself? Is it clear? Mehul?
Yes, sir.
But is it clear? Everything is okay? Good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now, besides these functions also, children, there were many more functions which have not given to you, like lender of the last resort. Kindly understand it so that it is not in the portion, but it is also a function of the central bank, which you must know, because later on the concepts related to it becomes easy to understand. What do you mean by the lender of the last resort? Now, in a time of crisis, when a bank runs out of reserves, what happens? The central bank will stand by the commercial bank as a guarantor and they will extend loans. Now, this system of guarantee which the central bank gives to the individual that their banks will be able to pay back their money in a time of crisis, and there is no need for them to panic. This role of the central bank is known as the lender of the last resort. In other words, the central bank gives an assurance to the public or to the individual that at a time of any crisis in the market, we are there with you. In other words, we will see that you get back your money. They stand as a guarantor. Okay, so the role of the central bank, this role of the central bank is known as the lender of the last resources or resort. Lender of the last resort. Sorry, not resources, last resort. Then another function is there of the central bank. What is that? It is the custodian of the nation's reserves of foreign exchange. That is the central bank custodian. Custodian, what do you mean by custodian? Is a caretaker. It keeps all the nation's gold and all the nation's foreign exchange reserves. And all these reserves are kept with the central bank or the RBI, and these reserves are regulated, controlled to stabilize what? The foreign rate or the foreign exchange rate in the international market, money market. If there are any fluctuations, fluctuation means increase or a decrease in the foreign exchange rate, then the central bank, in order to minimize them, may have at that time to buy as well as sell foreign currencies in the market. So another function of the central bank would be they are the custodians of the nation's reserves of foreign exchange. So another two more added on, but in your portion which is to be taught in depth are these four. However, these two you must know that the central bank is the lender of the last resort also, and it is the custodian of the nation's gold and foreign exchange. So you can kindly, if you wish, you can make a note of it. However, in detail, we are expected to do only these four as per the revised curriculum sent by the CBSE. Okay. Tomorrow is another day. We will do the money creation by commercial banks, which is the credit creation, and which is an important topic. Please put this off your video, and you can please. I will give you time. You can ask your questions just now. Okay, we stop till here. I will now give you time to ask your problems and your